What's up?
How's it going, Internet? I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And you're watching
Movie Dude.
on the Random Media Guys channel.
This is the show where we review movies, all kinds of movies, the worst movie to the best movie. We review it here.
Any movie, we talk about it.
Fuck yeah.
So we've been waiting for this movie we're about to review to come out in theaters.
Yes, it's the much anticipated holiday movie Krampus.
Krampus.
Starring Adam Scott, Toni Collette, and David Koechner. Directed by Michael Dougherty.
So, this movie came out last Friday, which was the 4th of December. And you know what? Let's get into our actual review of it. So, what did you think of it?
Yeah, so what did we think of it? That's what we'll first get into. And we'll get into what I'd say, what did you like about it?
Alright, so, first, it was really...
What did you like about it?
I liked it was kind of a dark horror comedy. It was done really... The way they advertised the movie, they seemed to be like... You thought it was something like Black Christmas, very bloody, but it would turn out to be very comedic.
Yeah. Black Christmas to me was a full-on horror movie. This is more of a Gremlins Bad Santa.
Hybrid.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
It had its funny moments built up to what someone interpret as scary. I would not.
The effects were done really
It was
well.
like take Bad Santa, Gremlins, and the Army of Darkness, and you have Krampus. Basically, yeah. I thought that was cool. Those three movies I really enjoyed. So obviously a hybrid of those, which was Krampus. I personally enjoyed this movie, and I think the acting was, no one shows up to watch a movie like this for the acting.
No.
It was very funny and spooky, and I don't think there's not been a movie like this before. It had definitely an original takeaway, and the effects were fantastic.
Some of them were practical, which was really nice.
Yeah, there was a nice blend, which you don't see often, of practical with CGI here.
Yeah.
And it made it enjoyable, and there was a plot, and you were following every moment. I mean, it's not a movie that will leave you bored. There wasn't scenes that dragged out. The editing was very well in the effects, and it's not a scary movie. Like I said, think Gremlins, Army of Darkness, and Bad Santa. This is their child.
So, the plot, real quick. Spoiler alerts. So, the plot is the main kid is...
having a really bad Christmas. The in-laws are coming in.
His cousins are coming in.
Yeah, and they're not the most tolerable people.
They're very red. They're very...
He tears up his letter to Santa, and when you do that, an ancient evil demon with horns comes.
Well, not just your letter to Santa, but if you're a kid and you reject Christmas in your heart, that's when...
Yeah. Or if you don't pay your utility bill, Krampus comes too. If you didn't return your videos back in the 1990s, Krampus comes. He's been going after all those people who didn't return their fucking videotapes on time to Blockbuster. Yeah, that's who he is. Anyway, people don't know that, though. It's an ancient myth.
But the movie, they did in the movie that you hardly ever saw the face of Krampus until the very end. It was well done. They built the movie up very well. Michael Dougherty did, before he did Trick or Treat, which I really enjoyed and I highly recommend. And we'll do a review another time on that one. It's good. That'll be our Halloween.
This was his second movie. He did Trick or Treat, which was very underrated. I believe it's underrated, and many other critics do believe it's underrated. They're correct generally. But this one, he really, had to smack it out of the park, and he did it.
Yeah, it's not his second movie, but it's his second movie as director, because he had done movies like Superman Returns, which was...
He worked on those.
Yeah,
it's his second movie as director, and really a movie he could, really make and lead on.
I'd say it's not for everyone.
No, definitely not for children, or if, if you have a creepy history with
Christmas.
Well, let's talk about what we didn't like about the movie. What Dan, in your opinion, could they have improved on?
It was pretty by the numbers horror when it came to like death.
I thought the ending could have been better.
Right.
The ending, not going to do any spoilers.
It was very ambiguous.
It was very ambiguous and open-ended, and I'm okay with that, but I know generally people aren't a lot, but maybe you are, so, wherever. I thought, though, that, in general, you should have had a... The movie was going pretty clear, and then, the ending is kind of like...
It just took a hard left.
The ending, I wouldn't say it was really... It's not like a big buster. I don't think generally it's going to bust the movie up for everybody, but the ending was kind of ambiguous.
Yeah, which...
But maybe not. I'd have to rewatch it.
It's ambiguous like the way Inception was kind of... The ending of Inception was kind of ambiguous. You're not quite sure.
I wouldn't say that ambiguous. I don't agree with that, but maybe so. I don't know. But the ending should have been, I thought, looked at a second time. Maybe it was. I don't know. That's my feelings about it. That's kind of my only beef with it. Was the ending wasn't consistent. Well, what about you?
Well, I'll say that they followed some of the horror movie cliches to a T, like the
yeah, but that's where we're paying to see it.
I know, but you remember, if anybody's seen Scream, it followed kind of some of the three rules of horror.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like
his sister dies because she's going to try to find her boyfriend because she wants,
Yeah, and they're almost
her boyfriend's a pothead.
Yeah, you're right, and that is a way it's interesting to analyze it that way. I see that. Yeah. For a movie that's trying to be original, they're doing a lot of unoriginal things.
And the aunt gets killed because she's an alcoholic.
She was great. I thought the character development was superb.
Yeah.
In this movie, don't have a problem there. The characters were very enjoyable and well done.
They felt like real characters.
Yeah, and the whole movie felt like something you're gonna, a lot of people experience during the holidays. But, my only beef with it was the ending, really, and yours was there was a lot of unoriginal things for a movie that was trying to be original.
Right. But
so overall...
that's not necessarily a very bad thing because there's an old saying in, like, philosophy, a class, when you come and they say, everything you probably thought of is probably been thought up of someone before. You're just trying to do a new take on it.
Yeah, I don't think the people coming to watch Krampus are not coming to watch again a 4-star movie.
No,
I don't think they're coming to watch some over the top stuff. I think the people here who would be interested in Krampus, you're looking for some over the top, some original stuff. This movie is filled with it. Funny, great stuff in it. We won't be telling you, but I think it way surpasses what non-original things, little things which are minor to me, they kind of threw in there.
Yeah, well, I thought it was actually kind of interesting. It felt, if you don't like people like making fun of Christmas, and anyway, if you don't have a sense of humor about Christmas, then this is not a movie for you.
Yeah, if you don't like anyone, I don't think you're the person. If you're coming to our channel and in this show, I don't think you're the type of person. If you are, kick your own ass.
All right, so we've talked.
So sum it up. What do you say overall about the movie?
Good. I'd basically give it, if we were rating this on a scale from, I'd like to do from 1 to
10.
I'd do 1 to 4. So I'd give it a 3. Great, but
1 to 4, give it a 3.
Because it's not like must see this, but it's that time of year you should see it.
That's right, and I think a lot of people who kind of get frustrated with the holidays, and especially Black Friday, where people have dinner giving thanks, and then an hour later they're trampling over people at the fucking mall.
Yeah.
This movie makes fun of that and talks about an ancient myth a very old pre-Christian
Alpine
demon that will come and get you when you don't respect the season.
Of Saturnalia, because it was in that kind of area.
If you don't respect Yule, he's coming to get you.
Yule's gonna come get you. All right. So that's been Krampus.
It was a great movie. It was good. It's highly recommended.
I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
I'd like to wish you a happy holiday, whatever one you celebrate.
Happy holiday, whichever one you celebrate. Happy Yule to pagans.
Happy Christmas to all, to the Christian and the
happy time for people who just want a reason to celebrate and have parties and presents and just a good fucking
happy winter party.
Happy winter fucking party.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus. And is that from Seinfeld?
That's a real thing that actually exists before that. It's Festivus for the rest of us. Hey everyone, thanks for watching.
I don't thank you anymore.
Remember to leave a comment below and hit the like button. I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And we will see you later.